I think it's early days for LTE in general, and we see a lot of discussion about how to monetize it, how to make money about it. We're all investing heavily on the one side, and we need to get something back for our investments. A few camps around that. Some people think that it's self-monetizing, just the network. I personally don't believe so. I believe we have to provide services on top of the networks to be able to get additional revenue back, and that's where we see our services coming in, taking the old operator services into IP with Join and related RCS services, and Volte for that matter. It's what we've always done, isn't it? Operators have traditionally we've monetized our networks and our communication via services. We've sold you voice and we've sold you messaging. We didn't traditionally sell you access. That's something that's relatively new. So what we're doing in providing services is staying close to our core competence. We're providing the services. Actually, I would challenge the question back and say we are the incumbent service provider. So yes, we're very much in position to provide services. That's what we do. I think there is a value proposition. To be able to ask for money, you need to provide value, and you need to do it obviously and consistently, otherwise no one's going to pay you. So there's a question mark for me in my mind whether monetizing Volte alone is really possible. Will it be a significant value increase for the customer? I know there are shorter setup times, I know the quality is better, but is that going to be enough to monetize it on its own? I don't think so. Some of my colleagues disagree, but I really don't think so. I think the value comes when you combine these new rich voice services with other rich communication services, and that's why we as an operator and a lot of the other operators are working on putting RCS in combination with Volte as a service package from the operators going forward, because that provides real value to the customer. Deutsche Telekom is not the only operator who's launched it. It is there, it's launched. We have it live in Germany and we're rolling it out across Europe in our netcos, in our national companies. Other operators who have launched include Vodafone, Telefonica, Orange, SKT, Korea Telecom, a lot of operators in South America now. So in total we've got 14 live operators at the moment, and we have a further 4, I think so, launching in the upcoming weeks. And we have something like 82 operators in total committed to launching the service. So there's a massive momentum and it's really happening. So that's the first part of the answer. Where are we on it? It's there and it's coming more and more. And your second question was, how do we monetize it, right? How do we make money out of it? And window of opportunity, sure. So let's look at the monetizing first. I think there's a simple argument to be made that says that access alone offers less value than access combined with services. And it will be a condition of how it gets positioned in the market and how it gets priced, but I firmly believe that if we go far enough out, and probably not even that far, we'll see a radical simplification and we will see operators offering access and competing with others to get the customers for the high quality access and the speed. But that alone is never going to be enough. So we can add services bundled on top. So simple way of looking at it is get all of your access with us and go and find your own communication services on top and good luck. Or get all of your services, or all of your access from us, and for a small fee or for a reasonable fee you get all of your services bundled in as well. And it's not only the old voice and SMS, it's all of the rich new services, and that is a very convenient and very ubiquitous and very good value proposition to the customers, because our services are everywhere, they're going to be in every device, and you're going to be able to reach everyone with a mobile phone and beyond, just like with SMS and voice. That's our value proposition, and that's where we see the right to retain value back, so monetizing. I've got a story. I've got something that I need to tell, and I've got a position that I believe in very, very passionately, and that we're trying to convince other operators to join us and making these rich communication services the new foundation, the new basic communication service. An event like this is great for me because it means that I have an opportunity to speak to interested parties, and so I'm very grateful for being invited to speak here. It helps me get my story across, and it helps me build this ecosystem that we so strongly believe in.